You found this because you saw this at a planning commission meeting. What do you do to stay updated on these organizations that are doing things around you, and name off some of the organizations so people can be watching for those in their own counties?
Okay, yes. So in the Open Meetings, Open Records Act, there is a stipulation, I believe, that that if you request to be on the mailing list for the agendas, then whenever an agenda is generated for anything, they will email it to you automatically. So I called the city of Enid and got on the auto list. So I get every agenda for every commission, every city meeting. And so if it's one of interest, then I can look on it. And I also did that with the county clerk. So I get those agendas automatically sent to me. We did notice on the county commissioner's agenda in January that they were going to be discussing a road use agreement with Skeleton Creek, which is what they're calling it. So we were like, whatever, it's a road use agreement, right? And so these are the things that people have to watch out for. Then one of our members read it and brought it to us and said, there's some really interesting stuff in this. You should read all of it. So we sat down and read it. Well, we found that there were paragraphs in this road use agreement that had to do with the county commissioners approving the project and agreeing not to write any zoning or code or anything else against the project. That was not stipulated on the agenda. So I contacted the county commissioners. I'm like, look, boys, your agenda did not state what this contract had in it. And the Open Meetings Act requires that your agenda be so clear that the people in your county can understand what it says, right? So I said, this is a void contract. According to the Open Meetings Act, this is a void contract. And of course, in that contract, it said that the county could not cancel it. They had to have, it had to be a mutual agreement between the county and the company to terminate this agreement, right? And I said, well, that will not stand because this is a void contract. It is invalid. It was done incorrectly. You did not inform the public of what was going on. So they're still looking into that with the district attorney. That hasn't been decided yet, but they did have on the next agenda that they were going to amend it. And I said, there's no amending it, boys. This is a void contract. You need to start over. So anyway, just all of that to say, if all of the people that are fighting this, the Attorney General's office holds trainings on Open Meetings, Open Records Act. That's where we found, that's where we got trained on this information, was the Attorney General's office going around doing this. So if you have an Open Meetings Act training coming to your area, go to it because it is golden.